What's going on YouTube? It's Jay back with a brand new video, and today it's going to be a sneaker story style video. You guys seem to enjoy these. The last one I did seemed to do pretty well, so if you guys want me to keep doing them, definitely smash the like button, let me know. Today's story is going to be involving a pair of Jordans that were stolen from my front porch. Obviously it's not going to be these Jordans because the ones that were stolen are gone, but later on down the road I was able to acquire a pair. I'll show you guys these later on in the vid, but also towards the end of the vid I'm going to talk about how to avoid getting, Jordans or packages stolen from your front porch. Let's go ahead and get right into the story. Alright guys, this story is going to be way back when Jordans used to sell out back in 2013. Yeah, Jordans did sell out in 2013. So for this particular release I wanted at least 2 pairs. So what happened was I got on Finish Line, I got on Eastbay, I got on all the sites, and I was successful on Eastbay and Finish Line. So I was very happy, I was very stoked that I was gonna get these shoes. I really wanted them, and come to find out that on Finish Line my order got canceled. Like a day after these released, Finish Line emailed me telling me that they either oversold or made some kind of mistake. I don't know, they do it all the time. They've done it to me probably a handful of times ever since I started copying from them. So in a way I was a little ticked off, but I was still happy that I still had one more pair coming from Eastbay. So I was happy about that. A couple days went on after release date. I got the email shipping confirmation, so I was tracking it. Very happy that it was gonna come to me, and usually shipping takes about 5 days. So the 5th day rolled around and it was out for delivery. So I was happy. I was rubbing my hands like Birdman, like, yeah, this is it. I'm gonna get these shoes. And I wasn't home at the time, but I checked it on my phone. It said that the package was delivered on the front porch. So I was thinking, cool, when I get home it's gonna be there for me. I was out doing some things, but I was gonna be home in a few hours. Great. So when I got home, looked at the front porch, nothing was there. So at that point I was a little bit furious. Like, I was wondering what's going on. Maybe UPS delivered to the wrong address. So what I did was I went around to my neighbors' houses. I'm really, close with my neighbors. Always be cool with your neighbors. To me, I'm always really good with my neighbors, my surroundings. That way, if anything ever happens, they'll look out for you. So I went around knocking on the doors, telling people, hey, I was expecting a package. Supposedly UPS delivered it on the front porch. They might have accidentally delivered it to you. So went around, all the neighbors said no, they did not get it. At this point, I was a little bit pissed off, and I ended up calling UPS. I called UPS and told them, hey, you guys claim that you guys delivered on the front porch. I don't have my package, what's going on? So what they ended up doing was they questioned the driver, and the driver actually met me up the next day. The driver had told me that yes, he did drop it off here. He rang the doorbell, nobody answered, which was, nobody was home, so that's why. But had a feeling that at that point somebody had taken the package. Obviously someone had taken it, not sure who it was. My neighbors, I doubt it was my neighbor. So the only thing I could do was call Eastbay. I called Eastbay, I said, hey, apparently UPS said they delivered a package to my front porch. I never got it. Is there any way I can get a replacement package? What's going on? What can I do? So they had to do an investigation. They had to call UPS, go through proper steps, because at this point it was an insurance claim. They couldn't give me another pair, but they said that they would have to do their investigation, and once it was complete, they would give me a refund, which I wasn't worried about. I order from Eastbay all the time. There's never any suspicious activity. I've spent tons of money on Eastbay. It sucked having to go through all that and not to have the shoe. Probably a week goes by, I end up getting the refund, which was great. I wasn't out any money, so that was a great thing. But yeah, I ended up having to get these later on. Actually got a few pairs of these now. And I'll show you guys what the shoe is. The box obviously is from a Jordan 3. And this is a time when Jordan sold out. The Jordan 3 Fire Red. So yeah, these were stolen from my front porch. Just glad to track them down later on. And I believe I paid, I want to say at retail or under retail for these. The box price back then was, let me see. This was when Jordans were cheaper back then. $160. I don't know if it'll focus, but yeah, $160 for these Jordan 3 Fire Red. Glad to have these in the collection. I know I had a pair that I wore and got rid of, but I still have a few pairs if I decide to unds them. But yeah, that's the story of my Jordans being stolen from my front porch. More importantly though, this is what I do now to avoid this from happening again. So what you guys want to do to avoid this from happening to you, what I do now, or what you can do, is you go on ups.com and you open up a UPS My Choice account. It's free. Basically what it does is it notifies you every time a package you're expecting is coming. So either through text or your phone notification, it'll tell you a package is coming. And what you want to do is you want to download this UPS app right there. I think it's available for Android as well. And what you can do with the app is, I'll show you guys a demonstration. I'm actually expecting a package this week. You log in, everything is already in, all my information is already in there. So I'm expecting this package from Nike ID. You click on that package. It'll show you the information on it. It'll show you when you are expecting the package. But what you want to do is click on delivery change. You click on delivery change and you have options here. And what I usually do is I pick up my package at a UPS location, and what they do is they'll actually put it on will call for you, so you don't ever have to worry about the package being left at your front porch. You pick the location. It populates a bunch of locations near you. You pick the location, you press select location, press continue, submit. That's a way to avoid packages from being stolen from your front porch. I know some of you guys may not have a UPS store close by. It probably wouldn't be a good option to do that, but for me it works out great. I mean, there's a bunch of UPSs where I live, so I can always have them held at different locations if I wanted to. That way I can pick them up from there rather than having them left on the front porch and maybe someone could steal them like they did with a pair of Jordan 3 Fire Red. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have any questions, feedback, leave them down below. And that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.